Hey guys, I thought I would talk to you today about read-alouds. Now, if you don't do read-alouds, they're a great thing to add to your homeschool day. We have these read-alouds we're going to do this 2018-2019 homeschool year. We're reading Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. We started it last spring, and as you can see, we didn't get very far before school was out. But I finished reading it because it was so good. So that's a good book. The Door in the Wall, we're going to try that one. It's not very thick, and it doesn't look too like it'll take very long. We're reading this book, Number the Stars, and then once we're done with those, we're going to do the Prince Caspian from the Chronicles of Narnia as a book on CD in the car. And then I just have some random little fun things. I have a 5, 8, and 10-year-old. And so I'll just, as I want to read aloud things, I'll just stick them in here. These are just fun little rhymes for harder letters. So that's my read alouds box. And then I set my kids at the table, and I have their writing books that they do. So I get them started on that, make sure they're doing it properly. And then I start reading, and then once they're done with their writing, I put some things together for them to work on. Things that don't require a lot of deep thought, because I want them to listen, obviously, but I put in some puzzles, and, you know, I'm sure you're like me. We all have a bunch of puzzles sitting around, half-finished craft projects, or you do like a couple of them, and then the rest of them never get done. So I put a pack of crayons, and then I got this stuff at Lakeshore Learning Center. It's called Mad Matter. I can't tell you how wonderful it is. It's better than Play-Doh because it's not sticky. It doesn't dry out, and it's way better than moon sand or that sandy stuff because it doesn't leave lots of little bits all over your floor. It's easy to sweep up. It comes out of carpet, it's wonderful. So I highly recommend it. It's kind of spendy, but I think it was $12.99 for one container. And this is 2 packs in here, so it's kind of full. But a little bit goes a long way, and I had a buy one, get one half price. So these went in their stockings last Christmas, and it's fabulous. So I have some of that in there. Just some fun little puzzle type things. Lace cards. Confessions of a Homeschooler has small to big, and so I just had some of these extra stuff. Scissor skills for my 5-year-old, even though she really doesn't need that, but just, you know, it's good to get it used up. And then just random worksheet coloring sheets that I thought they might enjoy doing. I also have some coloring books. Sorry, it's hard to do one-handed. Oh, my mom made these for me when my oldest was really little. And she's made this, and you read over it. And I thought, well, that's kind of fun for them to look at. But there's also ones, and this is kind of simplistic for my kids now, but it's for colors, color matching. You take them all off, and you put them where they need to go. And then we have animal actions, land animals, and sea animals. So that's kind of cute for my 5-year-old. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, I have some Usborne sticker books, coloring books, like 3 coloring books, one for each of the girls in one. And then just, these are like random little stickers. And then paper. So that's what I did. I sat down and I divided all my stuff up. And then I just bought my kids new bedspread. So I used their containers. And I put on there, I don't know if you can see this, it says Read Aloud Activities, second 6 weeks, fall. So I knew that if I had anything that was fall related, I could put it in there. And I can add to it, and I can see. And I have that for the third, because we break ours, we do classical conversations, and so there's 6 weeks, and this says third 6 weeks, winter, and this says fourth 6 week, spring. So hopefully that gives you some ideas. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in here. This is that. Do you know what that is? I have a spirograph. And then we saw this at our museum. I can't remember what it's called. But it's that sticky stuff. Phloem or something. Anyways, but hopefully these gave you some ideas on some read aloud activities.